Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to Cask 529. I'm Brian.
And I'm Shauna.
And we're back with whiskey trivia.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're going to stutter there on that one.
Yeah, I almost did. I was like, okay, what are we shooting tonight?
He's been having a hard time with the whole egg.
The Eastern, it just doesn't flow off here. It just doesn't flow.
We've had to like redo that several times. So if you see me like smiling and cracking up,
I've been struggling.
It's because he's really struggled introducing that.
And full disclosure, we've actually filmed all those, so I'm glad I don't have to spit it out anymore.
Yep, we spent last evening getting those all filmed and posted.
That's why I felt bad this morning.
Well, that's probably why you went live and,
could have been the 2 bottle kills.
Who we got in the chat?
Okay, so I was caught up a good little ways, but let's see. Wilmington Piper was the first one in the chat tonight. So cheers, Wilmington. Thanks for being so excited to get here and play Dirty Dancing Trivia.
That's right.
And Rick Moreland, cheers to you, sir. Torip was here. Not a trivia guy, so he said he had to go. So, Mrs. Laura J., Tammy Adams, Mr. John Shank from Yorktown, Virginia tonight. Lip Service Crew. Silly Yorkie Whiskey for me. Tracy, cheers. Thanks for joining us. That's going to take me a minute to get used to saying all that. Bourbon Kitty, cheers to you and thanks for joining us. Todd, Whiskey Sippers, cheers, sir. Thanks for joining us. Guess a whole bunch of repeats now. Joe B, cheers to you, Joe. Thanks for joining us. And Gary McDonald, cheers, sir. Charlie with Bourbon Balls, cheers to you. What are you laughing at?
Rex over there.
Oh,
he's wallering.
Moaning and groaning. Gary McDonald, I think I said, but cheers, Gary. Stan, cheers to you, sir. Rob, the SS supervisor, cheers to you. My screen's delayed and I just saw you do that. Wow. Alan Adams, cheers to you, sir. Thanks for joining us. A little old-fashioned, cheers to you also. Just jumped on me. Cheers to you, Rick. Thanks for that.
Yes, I got you down for 2 ducks.
David Tanko, cheers to you. Show me the proof. Cheers to you. Thanks for joining us. Man, it goes fast. Jumps around.
I don't think you've said Jaden yet.
I didn't see Jaden. Matt B. Cheers to you, Matt.
And David B's in there.
The Rye Guy, David B. Cheers to both of you. Dustin Lance. Cheers to you, Dustin. Dustin, I actually saw jump onto the Google Meets last night, but he wasn't there long enough for me to accept him. So.
Oh, he probably thought you were done.
Tamara, cheers to you. Thanks for joining us. Alan Adams already got. Rick, you already. David Tanko. Thanks for that super chat. Rob, thank you.
You missed Keith.
Keith, yep. I did. It jumped on me. I finally saw Jaden's name in there. So, but Terry, cheers to you. Thanks for joining us. Stephen Scone. I did see earlier T from Life in the Patio, so cheers to you, T. I'd say it out of order like that because it may have skipped past him.
And Charles, I just got your super chat as well. And Gary McDonald, thank you very much. You guys are super chatting and you don't even know what you're super chatting for
Yeah,
yet.
maybe, yeah.
Look, you guys don't, you guys are trusting.
Matt Compton, cheers to you, Matt. Thanks for joining us. Um, Dustin said he wasn't sure what he was joining.
You never are when the guys start drinking.
Actually, it was a pretty relaxed night last night, Dustin. It was a good little meetup. And Miker. Cheers to you, Miker. So I know that thanks to my computer jumping, I'm sure I missed some people, and I apologize. Um, but thanks to everybody for being here.
Yes. So, since everybody has already started super chatting, I can't even
Now
get
who
that out.
can't talk?
Just so you know what you're super chatting for this evening, we have decided this Wednesday we were going to give samples, 1 ounce samples of the first 5 eggs. So if you if you've already did the Easter egg box and you would prefer something else, let us know and we will. Or maybe you've loved the first 5 eggs and you want the 1 ounce samples. That's great too. So it's kind of if you didn't get them and you would love to have them, this $5 super chats are for the first 5 eggs, which are.
Cheers, Wilmington. Thank you for that. And we've got you
Yes.
down for 4 ducks, sir.
So the first 5 eggs, there's a K. Luke in there, there's a Peerless in there, there is a Bull Run, a Starlight, and a Chicken Cock. So that's what it is.
Cheers to Mark Scott. Thanks for joining us. Cheers to Troy. Thanks for joining us. Troy, I'm not sure how late you got the notification, but you should have tried it because I think Charlie and I were on until about 1:30 last night. So
I was already sawing logs.
we closed her down.
Okay, so I am going to go ahead. We're going to be playing 2 rounds. What?
I thought you were having trouble getting something out there.
Oh no,
I'm going to go ahead.
we are going to play 2 rounds of 10 questions each.
Keith, we got you for another duck, sir.
The first round is going to be over bluegrass distillers. The second round will be over Dirty Dancing. Tonight's prizes for the winners of the trivia. I hope it's okay, but I'm going to do $10 Amazon cards. So the winners, I will be emailing you $10 Amazon cards. So if you do win and I don't have your email address, please be sure to send that to cast529info@gmail.com so that I'm sure to have your email address. I think I pretty much have most everybody's, but just in case I don't.
Cheers, Dandy. Thanks for joining us, sir.
Yes. So the $10 Amazon cards will be the prizes for the trivia winners. For every 10,000 points accumulated during the month, you will get an entry for the grand prize, which this month's grand prize is the E.H. Taylor Small Batch and this cigar holder with cutter that I still need to engrave, and it is going to be done by next week, I promise. And I'm saying that, so I'm sure to get it done.
Dustin, cheers. Get you a duck. He said this one's for baby.
If you are a paid patron, you will receive an entry each week that you participate and play trivia. If you score a 529X during any round, you'll receive an extra 10,000 points, which will get you an extra entry for the grand prize, plus 10,000 extra points that will put you closer towards the 2025 Trivia Championship trophy at the end of the year.
Miker said, you know I don't look at my email. Well, trick's on you, Miker, because if you get notifications for your Discord, you should have gotten it.
Yeah.
Because that's where we put it last night. Cheers, Mark. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Got you a duck on the pond.
Okay, and so just in case you missed Sunday night's hangout, you know what? I'm going to pause. I'm going to go ahead and get the Bluegrass Distillers trivia up there. Make them wait a second for that announcement. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get that up so everybody can start signing in. And
Cheers, Charlie. We'll get you down for a duck, sir.
the bluegrass code just typing it in so I can see it real quick. It is out there, and so if you go to kahoot.it, plug in 124002. If you would, please remember to use a consistent name each week. That way, when I'm adding them up, if you don't use it, if you want to use a different name, that's fine. But I need to know who you are, like, so I can add them together.
Charles, did you try to get in last night? I didn't even see you. Yeah, I think you're messing with me because you would have texted me if I wasn't letting you in.
You were ignoring the right guy.
Yeah, I think he's messing with me.
So, in case you happen to miss Sunday night's live,
Wait a minute. Cheers, Candy. Thank you for that. You got a duck on the pond, sir.
yes, thank you, Gandy.
Okay, go ahead.
The month of May. It's a very, very special month for Brian and I. One, it's our anniversary on May 29th, the date that we're doing the bottle pick. But also May 28th, which is the last Wednesday of the month. So it is the trivia Wednesday night, the grand finale. Brian's birthday. We will be in Lexington, and we're praying that the Campbell House has great internet so that we have no issues. But we have decided what May's grand prize is going to be. So, for those who may have missed it, May's grand prize will be a Weller Foolproof. So you want to make sure that you're playing along in May. You may, if you're not a patron, you may want to go ahead and join to get extra entries on my form. Just saying. We will not be doing any merch in May. It'll just be that bottle of Foolproof.
Cheers to Larry 3R. Thanks for joining us.
The right guy said he gave up after 30 minutes. He's sorry. He is sorry.
I think it's fake news, but I apologize, Charles, if that's accurate because it alerts me unless I don't know. I don't know. It alerts me when somebody's trying to get into.
He was just ignoring you. He wasn't. Now you're gonna make him feel really bad.
No, he's crushing me. Ruined my night.
It wouldn't mind. I can tell you that because I'd be all worried, sick to my stomach.
You got 36 people in trivia already?
Woohoo! Awesome.
Holy cow.
So tonight, if you guys are wondering what's in our Glen, Gandy was sweet enough to drop off some samples to us last week when he was here. And this one is the K. Luke Keenan batch Cabernet finish 2024, 117.4 proof from Gandy. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Gandy.
I have another one down here. If we finish this, we'll get to that one.
Cheers to News About Whiskey.
Yes, cheers.
Thanks for joining us. It's got a nice nose. Yeah, the right guy, he was all excited. He made cool kid status today. He got a sample pack from Mr. Dave Vogelstein.
He did.
Today.
I saw that in the
his
Discord.
First one. Cheers, Brad. Thanks for joining us.
Hope everything's going good.
Hope that
in
new
your
house
new home.
is
Yeah.
nice and warm and welcoming and well stocked with bourbon.
Okay, we have 37 people in there. I think we'll probably go ahead and get started. So, Bluegrass Distillers, good luck, everybody. Oh, we got 38 in there.
I thought we might make it to 40.
Still welcome to join, even if we get started and it's halfway through. Get yourself some points. So, here we go. Good luck.
Did you want to let everybody know how fabulous I did on
Oh,
this?
yes. Yes, I do. Bryan got a 40% on this. It was strong.
Lit it up.
Yes.
Which was strong considering I missed the first 5.
He did. He was getting really, really, really upset. I'm like, did you not even look at their website? And he's like, no.
I said nobody told me what distillery we were covering.
And I said it was posted on the Discord and then Patron. He should have been looking. Okay. Ooh, we got Miker. He must have looked at
Oh,
that.
Miker, come out of
Good
nowhere.
job.
I could almost see his reaction when he saw his name in first place.
I'm gonna squeeze
They're
over
answering
and get
fast.
a pen.
Wow.
Oh wow, they did answer that one fast. Wilmington's taking the lead now.
Cheers, lip service crew. Thank you for that. We'll get you duck on the pond.
So while you guys are playing trivia, I know you're focused, but just want to remind you that Friday night we will be live. Bryan will be live with the guys, Mike and Mark. Going to do some Still Austin, the red and blue corn Still Austin, along with a couple others. Wilmington keeping that lead.
And I know we tried to do Still Austin with Chris and Kevin.
But that was a really bad internet night.
It was an internet nightmare, and really there never was much of a show. So um, this show will have a couple new entries that I believe Mark just picked up. Um, paired up with a couple we already had. So
We will also be doing the patron wheel drawings Friday night. You do not have to be present to win those. However, if you have time and can check us out, please do so. Gary's taking the lead. Somebody studied the websites.
Yeah, I'm telling you what. Watch how fast the answers come in too.
And then on Saturday evening at 7, the guys will be on at 8 o'clock on Friday. I'll have a thumbnail up there. I'll get one tomorrow posted. But then Saturday at 7, we will have Bourbon and Balls, Charlie and Jeff here. Super excited for them to get here. We will also have Erica from upstairs. She'll probably be chaperoning, refereeing the group.
Tracy said she was 0 for 2. Tracy, don't sweat that, because I mean I went 0 for 5 on this thing.
Wilmington coming back in the lead. This is like, it's fun to watch the different.
Maybe you'll score a 529X.
Oh, cool. Brad has one bluegrass bottle because it was under a brown bag on Facebook group that he bid on. That is awesome.
Cool.
We had a sample from Bluegrass
That Charlie sent us.
that was on What's Nicklin Wednesday a couple weeks ago, and I just loved that sample.
Lip Service is drinking bluegrass at the moment.
Nice. So when we are in Lexington next month, the end of next month, we are definitely stopping in there, checking it out. Jaden's taking the lead now.
Tracy, I don't think that's last place. She said she's in 35th place.
Yep, not last, I don't think.
I think
there was 38 people playing.
Yeah, there was 38 the last I saw.
But it's all good. Whenever I used to play Bourbon and Balls trivia, I was always pretty much in last place. I don't know sports that well. So I never got those points.
I swear Rex tries to make as much noise as possible.
Wilmington coming into the lead. Question number 8. Here we go.
Hey, that Caleb is pretty good.
It's really good. I love the nose on it. I love the finish on it.
It tastes
I
like
love the proof point.
it tastes like more,
Yeah.
but there isn't any.
Wilmington's keeping that lead. Question number 9. Yeah, I don't know. Once this is over, we're going to ask Gandhi if this is, it's a 2024 batch, but I don't know if this Cabernet finish, the Keenan, is one they do every year or not.
Terry, I just saw your text. Cheers and thank you. I'll get you down for a duck.
Last question. Wilmington's keeping that lead right now. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. I will tell you too, I did have to go to the website and write all these questions because AI was not of any help with this category at all. Oh, Todd did a bottle your own at Bluegrass. I definitely want to do that. Okay, here we go. Let's see who's on the podium. In third place, Tammy Adams.
Tammy Adams, third
Great
place.
job. Second is Alan
Alan
Adams.
second place.
And Wilmington Piper.
Wilmington Piper. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, so Wilmington, I do have your email address, so I will be emailing you a $10 Amazon gift card. So please be watching for that in your email.
If we could ask a huge favor of everybody to please hit that like button, we'd appreciate it.
Yes, I'm gonna look at the summary real quick to see if we have any 529s
There's Jenny B. I missed her earlier. Cheers, Jenny.
in here.
Cheers, George. I know I missed you as well. George said Dan missed it. He must have been close.
Oh, the 529 is close. Let me pull up the report real quick.
Miker said I was in first place for 2 seconds.
He was. All right.
Miker, that and $5 will get you a cup of coffee someplace.
No, we do not have a 529. Show Me the Proof was 5122, and Rob was 5437. So didn't have any. It's always exciting when we do have one.
Did Wilmington tell you what he wanted?
He's getting a $10 Amazon gift card.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
He doesn't need to tell me what he wants. He's all good, guys. I promise.
You know what's got me messed up is that I got the notification that I had to call after 5 o'clock tonight to see if I had to report for jury duty in the morning. Shauna had that last Wednesday night, and she dodged a bullet.
I did.
I unfortunately did not dodge the bullet.
No, Brian has to report to jury duty tomorrow.
Cheers, Mr. Ritchie. I know I didn't see you earlier either.
It's all good, Mr. Ritchie. I know, and I can't wait to see how all you guys do with Dirty Dancing, which is the next category.
I'm telling you that we're going to have some high scores, and they're not all going to be the ladies.
Brian scored an 80% on Dirty Dancing. So And thank you, Troy. We
Yeah,
did.
thanks, Troy. Appreciate that.
We
So
had 1301, so pretty exciting.
maybe we'll hold on to it. I
Um,
think we will because we struggled at 1297. We went up and down a few times at 1297. So
Yep. So the Dirty Dancing trivia code, it is out there. 6593193.
Jaden said, when I type congratulations, it auto suggests Alan. LOL.
Um, you need your bunny ears. It'll make you smarter.
No, Mark Scott, I am not the criminal.
Oh, I also want you guys to know because we talked about this Sunday night. So if you were with us Sunday night, um, I just want to let you know that Brian did get to eat dinner this evening. He did mow the grass today,
I did.
so he is no longer starving. I didn't starve him, guys, I promise.
No, she never starves me.
Uh,
Sometimes I wish she would, but
I did think about it, but I did not. However, my grass is mowed and I'm very happy.
Charlie, you're right. That was a classic story. I'm going to ask Mr. Ritchie and Mrs. Lori, can I share that story?
Oh, I missed a fun
Just,
story.
just, it's not a long story. It's just funny. But I'm not going to share it if they don't want me to share it. Lip service crew said he got kicked out.
You got kicked out of Kahoot?
Miker, the daffodils, lilies, whatever you want to call them, are now mulch.
Can you try again to get into the Dirty Dancing one? Sorry about that. When we used Trivia Maker, we had trouble with that all the time. I've never had trouble with Kahoot though.
Yeah, we haven't started the game yet, lip service, so
Yeah, try to get in for this round. I apologize for that.
okay, so Mr. Ritchie said they don't care. So our trivia is every Wednesday night. Well, Mr. Ritchie and Mrs. Lori go to church on Wednesday evening prior to um,
Trivia.
trivia.
Huh.
So they study for they study for trivia on their way to and from church in the vehicle. That's when they study.
Oh. Well, at least they don't study in
At
church.
church. Right.
Because I was thinking that you were going to tell me that, and I could see myself sometimes maybe doing that.
Troy said YouTube crashed on him.
Oh no.
So
I mean, as far as I can see,
how
Brian's
about
screen's still
yeah, how
doing
about
really
everybody
good.
else? Is anybody else having
Up, Jeff just got in, so
I
I
mean,
think it's still working because people are getting in still.
I just want to make sure it's YouTube and not us.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's us because you're still up and running
Yeah.
and can see everything on yours.
Lip service,
Okay,
it
still up
will
and
end between segments.
right. So this one has a new pin.
You have to log back into the second segment. So I'm not sure if that's what happened.
Yeah. This pin is 6593193.
Troy said he's all good now.
Okay, okay, good.
Rob's in. Urban
Okay.
Kitty's all good.
Mark, don't be a sore loser, Mark.
Troy laughed at it.
Hey,
He's
Mark,
harmless,
you got
Troy.
to remember, Troy's the one that helped you get that extra 10,000 bonus points when he suggested I use 529X.
Yeah.
So you don't want to block him because he helped you out.
Thank you to everybody that did hit the like
Yes.
button. We appreciate that. YouTube appreciates it.
Okay, we have 35 people in for Dirty Dancing. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds or so because I feel like there should be at least a couple more guys in there wanting to show me how well they know Dirty Dancing.
Charlie is sipping on some Cigar Crittenden that the bourbon nerd came through and arrived at Charlie's door today.
That was I saw that post as well, and I was happy for Charles. Well, not sorry, Charlie, because I know how bad he's been wanting that one.
Oh, he's been infatuated with finding that thing.
Oh, Richie and Lori, you just gave Keith a great idea.
Yeah.
Now we know what Keith and Leah will be doing on Wednesday nights on their way to and from church.
Well, only 10 can't dirty dance by yourself and not get arrested. Good news, I'm on the jury tomorrow on Wednesday.
Okay, here we go. We are going to start. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck. How many did you end up entered?
I think there was 35. Here we go. So Eric has also been on that spot where Dirty Dancing was filmed. My buddy from
High school.
high school went to Virginia Tech, I'm assuming.
I'm betting.
VT?
I'm betting that's Virginia Tech. Yeah.
Yeah, Brian and I made it there several years ago as well. And the lake was almost all dried up and stuff like that, but everything else looked really cool. I know Todd from Whiskey Sippers, he and Renee had been there.
And they got put in the corner.
They did not get put in the corner. Look at all these people that knew that answer. I need to know after this is over how many watched the movie right before this, or how
Look
many.
how quick them answers are
I
coming
know, I see that.
in. Told you. Closet dirty dancing fans.
I knew it. And most of the guys will say that their wives are sitting right beside them helping them.
Eric, I did hear that recently that sometimes the lake does actually come back, but when we were there, it was, you almost couldn't see out far enough to see the water.
Look at all those right answers. Troy's keeping the lead. Oh, David, Tanko, they're in next.
Tied, yep.
Yeah.
Mark's only a couple points behind. There's Bourbon Nerd. Cheers, Marty.
Yes, cheers, Marty. And also, courtesy of Gandy, we are now, or I guess I am now,
You're like thirsty or something.
Rebecca Creek, double-barreled Spanish oak, 124.1 proof. Nice and dark. David's taking the lead. Oh, I thought it was 1 point there for a second, but it's 21 points.
No, Eric, I do not remember seeing a house built out in the lake.
I don't either. It was kind of weedy, to be honest. Like,
so, Stephen, I thought everybody was probably going to be good at this, actually. His mom made him watch
I can guarantee you my kids should know all of these answers.
Yes.
If they don't.
I actually scored it. I don't think you said what I scored.
Yeah, 80%. Cheers, Dave. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers, Dave. Thank you, sir.
Can still get logged in and play some Dirty Dancing trivia if you would like to. And David's keeping that lead. Now, I do know that David told me that his wife is sitting right beside him.
Yeah, because he said that she was all excited that we were going to have this. He's like, come on, I'm going to win this thing tonight.
I think if David wins, his wife should get the Amazon card.
That's probably how it'll work. That's how it would work here.
Well, yeah.
It wouldn't do me any good because I can't order.
No. Dave's keeping that lead. I know everybody should know this one. I am going to be shocked if there's one wrong answer.
We'll see.
Oh, there was some wrong.
Yeah, 5 of them.
Charlie said punishment poor for whoever missed that one.
Did you see how nervous Charlie got last week when we told Bill McBrayer that Charlie bombed out on McBrayer trivia?
But Bill already knew.
Bill already knew. He was like, yeah, I know.
He got his tattoo reneged, Dave. Okay, on to question number 8. Oh, Wilmington's catching up to David.
He is. It's tight.
3 points.
It's like a cat fight for first. Look at how
Yeah,
tight
it's
that
so
is.
close. Oh, it's like matters of seconds on who answers that. Question number 9. Here we go.
Don't panic them.
Right by. Everything I learned about Dirty Dancing, I learned against my will. Same with Bryan, I can guarantee you. Same with my mom, my dad, my sisters,
Her entire family.
everybody.
The dog. Everybody.
Yeah.
And then after that craze, it was Twilight.
No, I went to How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days and Under the Tuscan Sun for a while.
Oh yeah, well I remember the Under the Tuscan Sun.
Ooh, Troy came back and took the lead. Look at that jump. He was like on that question. Here we go. Question number 9. No, 10. Question
Last
number 10.
question.
Last one. Good luck, everybody. Troy's like a cheetah in the background, ready to.
Looking for an opening. It was like a duck race. You don't want to get there too quick. Ooh.
That was kind of, yeah.
Remember the lecture I got last night for missing that? I wasn't the only one.
Tammy in
Tammy
third.
came out of nowhere. She wasn't up there.
David in
Tanko
second.
and
Wilmington
Piper
Piper in first. Good job.
congratulations. It had to have been timing issue.
It did. So Wilmington, you will be getting two $10 Amazon gift cards, but I'm just going to send one $20 one. So
Jen said he studied the wrong quiz.
so let me switch over here real quick, and I am going to see if anybody got a 529. Give me 1 second.
Congratulations, Wilmington.
Yeah, great job. He was out for the wins this evening. Love it.
He said he guessed on 3 of them. I feel like I guessed on more than that.
All right. And we do not have a 529. We have a 478 and a 552. So no 529s either round. So Wilmington, congratulations, both wins. Look for one email for a $20 gift card to Amazon. Okay, I will have that out this evening within the hour after the game, the live ends. Great job.
Tamara, I answered water last night.
Nope, it was on a fallen tree.
I'm discussing this with Tamara. Cheers, Marty. We'll get you down for a duck, and thank you for that, sir.
Yes, so those who just joined or have joined midway through, for the duck race this evening, for a $5 super chat, the duck race will get you, if you're the winner, 5 1-ounce pours. It'll be the first 5 eggs in the Easter egg hunt. And those who got it, just in case you have not opened yours and stuff, I'm just going to give the company name, not exactly what it is. So one will be a K. Luke, one will be a Peerless, one will be a Bull Run, one will be a Starlight, and one will be a Chicken Cock. Yep, Renee, you were right. The lift was practiced in the water, but the balance on the tree.
Just what we needed for you, somebody to back up your nonsense.
Miker, I got you down.
Cheers, Miker. Give Miker a couple ducks.
Yep. But she's absolutely right, and that's, I think, the lecture I gave you last night.
It is. It's the lecture you gave me. I felt like I was a little kid in school, and I was about to get popped on my knuckles with a ruler.
It's like, how could you miss that one?
Easy. I didn't watch it 10 gazillion times.
Well, I guess we're going to have to watch it some more so you know all the tricks.
No. Oh, Rebecca Creek.
So I am getting the pond ready to go.
Candy, thank you for these samples. Dave, congratulations.
Oh, Dave, I got you down.
Not congratulations. Cheers. Get you down for a couple ducks. Charlie needs another duck.
Okay, got you, Charlie. Thank you.
Dave said I never win. I've watched enough YouTube, Dave, to know that that's
Stan,
not true.
I got you.
Cheers, Stan. He wants a super quack.
Super quack. Okay.
Apparently not good enough, Terry, because I only scored an 80%. And I can't, like Wilmington said, he guessed at 3 of them. I'm sure I guessed at some. I know for sure I guessed at what kind of car Johnny drove.
By the way, AI had that one completely wrong. And as soon as I seen that, I'm like, he did not drive a Cadillac. Yeah, so AI did use AI.
Renee said David's wife's not even home. He's a super fan. Micro missed. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Charles, did you send more than one? We got one, and she's got you down for 2 ducks.
And guys, I did feel my phone vibrating, but or my watch, but I didn't look at it. I'm doing my best not to angry type.
Let's see here. Terry's hard on me.
Hey, I did want to talk about something real quick. I don't know, and I'm hoping that
Actually, hold on a second.
mhm.
Tracy, that when you see a dollar amount come up like that, um, it's a YouTube fee thing is what causes that. So yeah, if somebody's at 4.99, they sent five.
Yeah,
Somewhere in there, somebody
if
took a
it's
slice of it.
yeah, 4.99, whatever, it's all good. But Tracy, that's what I wanted to talk about. I don't know how many more people are in Whiskey Sippers. Tracy and the Rye Guy are organizing this um, traveling sample thing. I forget exactly what it's called, but I'm super stoked about it. I think it's a great idea and going to be fun. And so, if you guys would like to put anything in the chat about that, you'll have to go over and join the Discord for Whiskey Sippers because it's all in that information, all in their Discord.
Yeah. So if Tracy or the Rye Guy, um, if you can put a link, I'm not sure if there's a link. There's a channel in Whiskey Sippers Discord that's called Traveling Sample Box, I believe is what the channel's called. And Tracy's got a nice long article in there that explains the whole process. Um, it's kind of cool. Going to be a traveling sample box that will be loaded up with samples. It'll get shipped to the first person. The number of samples that person will take out is still up in the air. They're still working on all those details, but in effect, you'll take a sample out, you'll put a sample of your own back in, and you'll ship it on to the next person. So I got to tell you, Dave mentioned her name when we were talking about why the dollar amount's different.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, the great Davey said my name. And then she said, I'll never wash my name again. I love it.
Oh, that's cute. I love it too. Okay, here we go. Got everybody's name in there. Thank you to everybody who has super chatted. And get those.
So the right guy has a link in the chat. That'll get you somewhere involved with this traveling sample case.
Good luck, everybody. Oh, Rick, you're taking the lead too early.
Stan said, Greg, just practicing.
You guys crack me up. Oh, Keith, you're hopping out there too early too.
Not a good place to be.
Slow and steady. Here we go.
I like where Stan's at right now. Candy. Terry's coming up maybe a little too soon.
Charlie's out there. That Rebecca Creek, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here comes Rick from behind.
Rick's coming on. Oh.
Rick
I think
got it.
Charlie's duck died, I think.
Rick Moreland,
Congrats, Rick.
congratulations. Writing that down so I don't forget. So Rick, I will be sending you 1 ounce samples of the first 5 eggs. So be looking for those. I will be getting those out soon. Congratulations. You guys always make Wednesday nights fun. I just want you guys to know that. I truly love Wednesday nights.
I'd say it's our favorite night of the week.
It really is. Congratulations, Rick. It's got my note there. Sorry, it takes me a minute. I really take a lot of notes during the lives just because I don't want to forget anything. So I I worry. I sometimes wake up in the middle of the night if I've forgotten something. Um, so anyways, I haven't read much of the chat this evening. So what does everybody have going on? Rob said my duck hit the brakes. uh,
Rick's duck's still running.
it is. It's out there floating. It's off the screen though. It's all good.
Cheers, Todd. Thanks for stopping in tonight.
Yes. So after the chat and stuff is over and after we close this out, just so you guys know, I will have the scores out there before I go to bed this evening. I will get those scores out there on YouTube and the community page, on Discord, and in the Patron. Um, I have a ton of ideas for next week. Don't need any ideas. I probably have 100 ideas that you guys have given me over the last couple weeks. So I
Have you
gotta.
wrote all those down?
Oh yeah, I have them in my folder. Just so you guys know, this is my trivia folder from last September to now of all my trivia.
If you've won, it's in there.
It's in there.
And what you won.
I am still very much a paper person.
She is. Organization is Shauna's strong point.
Mr. Ritchie, I was so carried away, forgot to duck up. It's all good. um, so, Sharon's much bought a ticket meetup the other night. Yes, Gary, you did. Thank you so much. I saw that pop in there. Um, so, just in case anybody has missed it, the June 7th meetup, if you are coming there, we are going to do like a bottle exchange where it's a value of at least $50. It can be $50 to whatever you feel comfortable bringing or want to bring. I know one of our bottles that we are bringing is going to be our Wilderness Trail barrel pick. I do not know what our second bottle is going to be. But anyways, those bottles, you bring them. We'll be putting them in brown bags. Keith is helping me organize this, so thank you so much, Keith. We're going to have playing cards. We will rip the playing cards in half. You'll get half. The other half will go in a bag. We'll draw those playing cards at towards the end of the event, and you guys will get to pick which bag that you want, and hopefully it's not your own.
Dustin would like to know if you already have trivia categories picked.
I do not have them picked. However, I generally have them picked by Saturday or Sunday, and I always post those out on the community tab in Discord and on Patreon. That way you have at least a few days to study. But I don't have them picked at this very moment. Now I feel like I should give them to you because I do. Someone did give me, I think it was Tammy. Tammy Adams, I think, gave me a distillery to use. I have to look back at the text message that she sent me. Um, and I don't think it's one that we've done before, so I will probably be doing that distillery. And we did a movie this week, so I need to hop back to a TV series next week.
Charles is putting a raffle up tonight. I know you know what you're doing, Charles. I just want to remind you that we will not be going live Sunday night.
Yeah, not this Sunday night. We will not be. So if possible, make it for the next.
Yeah.
I guess you could make it either
Unless you want to end it
Saturday night.
Saturday.
Yeah, because we'll be going live with Bourbon and Balls. So Saturday would be fine, or the next Sunday.
But Saturday's live with Bourbon and Balls will start at 7.
Mm-hmm.
So you would want to end it at 6:30.
Yep.
For that one. But hey, man, it's all you.
Yep. So what that is, in case anybody's wondering, is in our Discord, if you are a paid patron, you get entered into like a VIP patron chat and a raffle chat. And every so often, we put raffles in there. The ride guy puts a lot of raffles in there. He runs it for us and everything. And you just go in there, you fill out the form, and then we pick a winner.
And if you're a paid patron, it's free to enter. All you have to do is
Yep.
just register. And then when he closes that, the night of the live, he sends Shauna a list of names. She puts them on a wheel, and during the live, we will draw for that.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The last one I really wished I could have entered.
The last one?
Or maybe it was the time before. Well, no, the time before it was ours we did. So yeah, I think it was the last one. I think there were some really good samples in there. He always puts good samples
He
though.
does. He does. Stan was pretty excited to get those E.H. Taylors, so.
Yeah.
We talked about those last night on the Google Meets. So that was good.
Yeah. Felt like there was something else I was gonna bring up this evening, but I can't remember it at the moment.
You covered next month's giveaway already. Everybody that is doing the Easter egg deal, they've only got a few days left on that.
Yeah, that's been a lot of fun.
I guess 4 days.
Oh,
They've got 4 days left.
so I did. Tammy also sent me a note about a really fun idea that we could probably do in July. I've not researched it enough to announce it yet, but be looking forward to it because I think it's going to be super cool. And I do feel I can get Bryan to dress up for this one.
Dustin, the bottle exchange is going to take place on June 7th. We are doing a meetup at New Riff Distillery.
Yep.
We have a room set aside there next to the bar.
Yes.
It's $40 to go to the meetup, and what that covers is New Riff is going to do a flight of samples. Is it 4?
Yes, I believe it's 4 from their library
A
collection.
flight of 4 samples from their library collection, and they will basically guide us through that sampling. And then there'll be basically like appetizers available, and that event lasts from, is it noon to 5?
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
1 to 5. And I'm putting the link for the tickets in the chat right now.
So unfortunately, you have to purchase a ticket for that. And the room has a capacity of 40 people. So obviously, Shauna and I are 2, so there were 38 tickets available when we started, and I think we're down 17, 16, something like that.
Yeah, I need to honestly look because I haven't. I know there's still over 10 available. And David, I'm so glad it arrived safely. So his bottle that
Good
he
deal.
won on Sunday
Good.
arrived. I checked everything last night, but I forgot to check this evening. So perfect. Yeah.
It's Mr. Ritchie. It's like city traffic court, I think.
It's Common Pleas.
Common Pleas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be entertaining because our city is anyway.
So I feel Bryan is going to be wearing Cask 529 polo to it because he asked me if that was okay. I'm like, yeah, I'll be fine. You'll get a DUI case. It'll be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be all good. So I know you already addressed it, but David B, I'm glad that bottle got there all right. When I shipped that, I figured I was going to get arrested because I could really hear it sloshing around when I shipped it. That's right, Miker. Tell him. Miker will be there along with a whole host of people that are in the chat tonight.
I know. We are super excited. I forgot to tell Keith something. Keith, are you still on here? Because I don't want to say it if you're not on here.
What could you possibly forgot to tell Keith?
Keith, I need to know if you're still here. Let's see. Is he on here? It's okay if he's not, but
Terry said exactly about your city. Yeah, it's not even worth getting into, Terry.
I don't see Keith, but I wanted to tell Keith that Terry stopped by a couple nights ago and he actually got Brian convinced to possibly go on a cruise. And I know Keith has been wanting to
I
do
don't
a
think Keith
cruise.
is even here anymore.
I don't think Keith's here to hear this. Otherwise he'd be bouncing up and down.
Miker, she just told you.
Well, they're delayed though, so he doesn't know. Anyways,
So
could be a
Tracy,
good time.
that's interesting. We've never put anything on the label as far as what's in it. And they used to ask me every time what was in the box. And I would tell them marketing material or
Yep, something like that.
vinegar or
Tabasco.
anything like that. But so I go to Staples for a drop off, and I think the manager runs the drop off counter, and she has zero time for anything. She's not rude. She just, and she never even touches the boxes. I hold them out so all the labels are exposed for her. She scans them. She says, "Would you mind putting those in that tote over there?" Sure will.
So
Muskegon River
I
Cruise.
want to say cheers to William Hall. Thank you for joining.
Cheers, William Hall.
Um, and Terry said he's working on booking. And Mark, the Muskegon County,
Yeah, Mark's
the
away.
Muskegon River. That's the only cruise, the
The
Lorena.
Lorena paddle boat, paddle wheel.
Oh shoot, that's
Miker's
funny.
wanting to know where Dustin's from.
Crooksville.
No, no, he said I might do that. It's just a long drive alone. And then Mike asked
Yeah, but
where.
Dustin said he's from Crooksville.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Crooksville, bud. Huh. Well, we could get you there, Dustin.
yeah, we could get you there.
There's several in the
Yeah,
chat from this area that
it's
are going.
going.
So
Yeah, so we could definitely get you there. You wouldn't have to drive alone.
I'm sure Dustin knows where we're at. So
Absolutely.
um,
We could let you know.
Charlie. So this was one of the conversations in the Google Meets last night.
Good for that. I need to
Was
hear this story.
well, yeah, we're not going to get into all of it right now, but it was a whole bidet discussion, and I think it was William Hall said, no, 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 this is the best name, and I think it was like a Toro, and so I Googled it, and the first one that came up was like almost $2,000. It was an add-on, you know.
Yeah, that just goes onto your tool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that thing better do more than just, you know.
Mhm. Yeah. Mhm.
How did that happen, David B? So, um, Terry was talking, he stopped by here to pick something up, and he was talking to Shona about they were getting ready to start looking at scheduling a cruise. And then everybody, it's funny because everybody assumes I was Navy, so I should want to jump on a cruise ship. And it's quite the opposite, really. And it's not because I'm afraid of the water, I just don't have desire to see it. I saw plenty of it, as you know. Um, But I did tell Shauna about a year ago. I started to give in, and I said, you know what? If you want to go on a cruise, I'll go on a cruise.
But it's with that tone. Did you just hear that tone? I'll go on a cruise. He doesn't really want to though.
Anyway, chill, well, Rocco. Cheers, Steven. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Uh, Dave Vogel sang first sip of the night, Wild Turkey, Jimmy Russell 70th anniversary.
Nice.
There you go.
Yep.
So, David B, that's how that happened. And so once I said that in front of Terry, he lit up
He did, and he's on it.
and he was ready to swipe our credit card, I think, at that moment.
I do believe so, yeah.
If he'd have had a card reader on him, he'd have hooked us up right there.
He would have. So Tracy just said, anybody want to hitch a ride up there? I'm assuming New Riff, from me driving up from Atlanta.
Oh, cool. That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
that would be. We'd love to meet you, Tracy. So that'd be great.
She's getting out and about.
Yeah,
She made that drive similar. I mean, not that drive, but she came up for
she did.
she was on Whiskey Sippers Barrel Pick
Hard Truth
10 days ago.
last Thursday or Friday,
I think Hard Truth's in Indiana, isn't it?
Indiana. Yeah, I think so.
Terry's
Terry.
scheduling it right now. Well,
Shoot.
you need to tell us how much first, Terry.
Terry also found this really cool place. Um, Terry, where did you say it was that restaurant that's in the caverns where they do like bourbon tastings and what I really loved is
I
wine
think that was
tastings.
north. I want to say that was north, but I may be wrong.
Where's the prison at? That prison everybody goes to.
Mansfield?
Mansfield. Was it Mansfield?
Shawshank Redemption Prison?
Yeah. Yes, Dustin, I do remember meeting you at Kroger's. So I literally, if you need a ride down there, just let us know. We are staying at a Holiday Inn that evening. I can get you that link if you want to get a room.
Yeah,
We're not coming straight back, so you would have to stay all night.
yeah,
But if anybody in the area is driving down and coming back, we'll definitely let you
yeah.
know.
Just let us know.
I'm pretty sure Mike and Terry stay in the night as well, though. Um,
So the cavern is in Mansfield.
yes, Mansfield. So it looks really, really cool. So the restaurant and the tables and everything um, are, is underground in this cavern, and they do like an 8-course meal. Most nights they have wine pairings, but I think Terry said like one night a week they do the bourbon tastings and stuff
Yeah,
with your food.
yeah.
Anyways, we are excited, and that's what I really want Terry to get booked. Is that dinner?
Yeah, and actually, Miker, you might not know Dustin, but Terry does. Tracy, was that you in the short video with the whiskey thief in the barrel? I'm thinking it was you. David Tanko said Hard Truth was awesome.
I know that Whiskey Sipper sent us I think Brian won it on their channel, like before their 1,000 subscriber giveaway or something.
What?
The Hard Truth from Whiskey Sippers, like a long time ago, like
Oh,
last summer.
a long time ago. Yeah,
And we did a show on it, and I loved
yeah,
it. That's the only
yeah.
time we've had Hard Truth, so I'm anxious to to hopefully snag a bottle of that barrel pick.
Okay, so that wasn't you. That was someone. Gotcha.
Good deal.
So, the Lost Caverns in Mansfield. You're wanting to go there, aren't you?
I do. I want to go there. Yep. So Dustin.
Mark knows Dustin also.
Yep, because I remember he knew pretty much all of
Yep.
Casey's family
Yep.
coming in to stand in
Yeah.
line. So
He was
seriously,
telling us who they were.
yeah, if you're wanting to ride down there, we can make it happen. So just let us know. Yes, Terry, he has met you in line. He knows you. I think he mentioned meeting you at the wine rack.
Yeah, he knows some of your inventory and everything, Terry. Look out, man.
Okay, guys, we are going to wrap it up. I'm
Yep.
going to get the scores out there. Um,
Thanks again
yes.
for everybody that joined us tonight. And I don't know, guessing Wilmington's probably gone, but congratulations, Wilmington.
Yes, on both your wins, and to Rick on your speedy duck
Hey,
this evening.
Patrick, cheers to you.
And we will.
Thanks for joining.
Yes, thank you, Patrick.
Unfortunately, we're just
we were just wrapping it up. But Wilmington, we will get your Amazon out to you. Rick, we will get those pours out to you probably by Monday. I will get those shipped out. Hopefully, we'll see everybody Friday night for the live with Mike and Mark.
Mike and Mark, and still Austin.
Yep, and then again Saturday at 7 with Bourbon and Balls in the house. Looking forward to that.
And that'll be, we don't even know what we're drinking on that one.
Yeah, it's going to be a mixture of who knows what.
Yeah.
It's going to be more of a hangout, having fun type.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a structured line or anything like that.
I told Charlie if it gets to be too much fun, we'll log you on under Bourbon and Balls.
And Charlie is bringing his pennies so he can fill my Woodford jar in case he cusses.
No cussing. This is a no cuss zone. Okay, guys. So thanks for joining us. Always a great time on Wednesday nights.
Yes.
And it'll just keep getting better, I hope.
It will.
So until next time, be safe, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.